welcome to the BMW M5, which is very expensive. However, I know of a car which does all the same sort of stuff for half the price, so that's got to be worth a look, even though it is a bit Australian. Welcome everyone to the VXR8. Like the M5, it's a spacious four-door, five-seater saloon car with much leather, many buttons and a large boot. Like the M5, it'll bumble about all day, quietly and comfortably. And like the M5, it's capable, when the mood takes you, of being absolutely and completely bonkers. This could only have come from a country that hadn't signed up to the Kyoto Treaty. Such a big, comfortable car, it's staggeringly easy to drive really fast. It's got a 6-litre V8. That's 414 horsepower. 0 to 60, less than 5 seconds. Top speed, if you take the limiter off, about 175. And that's pretty quick. And it's yours for just £35,000. Now, for that sort of money, what you'd normally be looking at is a 3-litre BMW 5 Series, or a 3.2-litre Audi A6, or a 2.8-litre Mercedes E-Class. Now, they're all very nice cars, they really are, but they're not really in the same league as the big V8. They're all lost in my 6-litre shockwave. In a simple drag race, it completely trounces them. We see much the same thing in the corners. Out of the way, Germans! Thank you. This then delivers M5 power gains for £30,000 less. So what exactly are you missing out on? Well, first of all, the BMW comes with a BMW badge, and that is worth its weight in myrrh. Whereas this is being sold in Britain as a Vauxhall. What's more, inside it's a bit like a Curry's own brand stereo. And of course, with such a big engine, it's not what you'd call economical. And then there's the exterior. With all its trinketry and price-drop TV jewellery, it's not exactly a wallflower. But the main reason why this is £30,000 cheaper than an M5 is simple. It's about 30,000 times less complicated. In an M5, there are 7 different settings for the gearbox. There are 2 for the differential. You can even choose how much power you want from the engine. It's like a Pog and Pol kitchen. It's very high-tech, very German, very nice. This, though, this is more like a Barbie. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't pour beer on it when you want to turn it off. You push the middle pedal when you want it to slow down. You turn this big circular thing in front of you to make it go around corners. And then you push the pedal on the right when you want it to make more noise. This car then, it's as dainty as a hobnail boot, as feminine as a burst sausage. And I've got to say, I love it.
I'm sensing just sensing from that maybe you quite like it.
Oh, it is. It's great fun. It really is.
Would you have it over an M5?
No. The problem is this just looks so moronic.
It's Australian.
I know, with an American engine. Anyway, we must now find out how fast this colonial double act goes round our track, and that, of course, means handing it over to our tame racing driver. Some say that when he slows down, brake lights come on in his buttocks. And that if he'd been the manager of the England football squad last week, he wouldn't have been a feckless, ginger gum-chewing buffoon who ruined it for all of us. All we know is he's called the Stig. And we're off. And it's been raining, but then it would do because it's England and it always rains. 37 degrees in Sydney today. Everyone's at the beach. There we go. First corner. English fella will probably make a mess of it. Mine's the Stig. Oh, look, he's completely messed that up. I'm going to call him Bruce just to keep it simple. Proper Aussie music there. Right, into Chicago. Right, he's hanging the arse out. You don't want to do that in England. Never know what might happen. The hammerhead. That's a shack where I come from. Not a bloody corner. Walla bonga longa monga logy. That's a proper name for a corner. Okay. Right, the follow through. Let's see this limp-wristed Pom open the taps. Okay, second to last corner. Of course, if Alan Jones was driving, we'd be done by now. Yeah, proper driver Jones. He man's man really knew how to fry up a steak. I saw him wrestle a gooly snake. He had fists the size of prawns. They're Australian, these two. A couple of Australians turn up to hear the time, and it is, you ready?
It's bar o'clock.
Bar o'clock, yeah, well, you can get going because it's 1:31.3. So it's right here, look. I know it was wet, but it's still behind everything from Europe.
And now...